What's up guys, my name is JDCut5 and welcome back to the episode of the Karate Club Career Mode, where we're coming off of the back of a massive win against Liverpool away from home and a good few results, but the one result that wasn't going in our favour. We did lose 4-3 in the first leg at home to Sporting Lisbon, and this time we have the second leg away from home. In terms of the lineup, Valizev in goal with N'Golo and King, partner with Alvarez on the right, Quintana on the left, Jones and Medbury in the middle with Afif just in front with Alexis Vega on the left, Francisco Lopez up top and Jonathan Akone on the right hand side. Going for a full strength side to be able to try and see if we can get this over the line and get this one done and dusted so we can go through to the next round of the Europa League. Knowing we needed to make a quick start in this game to get back on level terms in terms of the aggregate sides, and you can see here Sporting Lisbon tried to make an attack in the first 13 minutes there, as it was a first kind of slow 10, that is for sure, but we do intercept the ball eventually there as Edwards tries to get into the box there. He does well to do so. Eventually we do get the ball out there, as you can see, a decent bit of defending there, just holding the line and trying to see if we can intercept at the right time. It gets a block in from N'Golo, who then finds Alexis Vega. Akrim Afif in a lovely bit of positioning there, as you can see, and he puts it onto Francisco Lopez. Lopez using the pace to be able to get fast to the defenders there. All he has to do is score, and he's done exactly that. Into the bottom corner it went, and Francisco Lopez has got his goal that he well deserved, that is for sure. Brilliant bit of individual brilliance there, just to take it upon his stride to go past the defender. A lot of pace in there. He was dragged wide also, so he needs to get the right angle, and he just finesses it into the bottom corner. I'm pretty sure that hits off the post there as we get a replay on that. It really initially looks like it's going out, but it just curls back in off the post it goes, and we are now 1-0 up, and it is level on aggregate then, 4-4 on aggregate, and we are back into this game then, as you can see, and we start really quickly, even though Sporting Lisbon get themselves restarted. We nearly charged straight up the other end of the pitch, as you can see, but Vega has the ball intercepted initially, but Quintana wins it back, but unfortunately N'Golo can't pass it out as Edwards picks up the ball. A real rash challenge from Quintana as the ref plays advantage, and it will be a free kick as Quintana has issued a yellow card, and it will be a free kick to be able to see if they can pump it into the box. As Jurasak's going to be the one that's going to be whipping it in, but unfortunately it's not that good as Quintana does get onto it. Curtis Jones makes a fake shot there. Francisco Lopez offering support. Alexis Vega there also, as Vega makes a decent run there. He battles with the defender to win the ball. Morinda wins it initially, but Vega's got onto it, and it is 2-0 then, 5-4 in aggregate, 2-0 on the night, and that is what we want to see as he celebrates in front of the travelling supporters. Vega battling with the defender there to win the ball. I don't think he gets the first initial touch there, and we'll look on the replay to see what actually happened in that moment in time. Yeah, I don't think he actually gets the initial ball, but he just wins it really well. He uses a lot of strength there, and as soon as he gets past one, he is in on goal. Their keeper having no chance for that one whatsoever, and Alexis Vega makes it 2-0 on the night and 5-4 on aggregate then. A very quick start to this tie, and that is exactly what we need to be able to be ahead, and it might get even better for us as Francisco Lopez wins the ball there in a dangerous area of the pitch. Unfortunately, he can't do enough of it to really create something there, as you can see, but the ball is bummed back again by Medbury. Medbury onto Jones. It's Afif there. It could be free. It hits the bar then as it bounces straight back onto the line. A really unlucky one from Akrim Afif as he nearly scores for his side, but unfortunately the score stays at 2-0 then as I get the goal kick. As you can see, Quintana jumps up for the header. Brilliant header from Quintana as it falls down to Afif. Afif puts it onto the left where Alexis Vega is, and I make a 1-2, and Afif could be in here. He could actually get his goal, but it's just shying wide then. He tries to get to the finesse with a decent angle there, but it's not to be. 43 minutes into the game, we've been looking really strong so far. Only a 1-goal advantage on the aggregate itself though, as we try to push on. Jonathan Akone uses his pace there to get past Quaresma, and he's in on goal. He's been left for dead there. Akone for free. It's not to be off the first one, but he gets the rebound, and it is 3-0 and 6-4 on aggregate, looking a bit more comfortable just before the half-time whistle then. Brilliant stuff from Jonathan Akone. A lovely bit of persistency as he gets the rebound on the second one there, but a lovely bit of pace to be shown as he beats Quaresma for pace. No one was catching up with him whatsoever. The defenders are absolutely left in the dust with that one, and it is now 3-0 and 6-4 on aggregate, looking much better in this tie compared to when we first came in. So obviously we had a 1-goal deficit, what we had to kind of meet and then go even further than that. 47 minutes gone, and Jurasak, the man that literally changed the game for him last game, has come off the pitch, and Trincao has now come onto the pitch there, as you can see, but Lopez wins it in a dangerous position from the throw-in there, and he's got blue shirts offering there, but Vega gets the header with a decent save from the Sporting Lisbon keeper there. They're not a real test in that one whatsoever, as he throws it out to his teammate Marcus Edwards, picks up the ball as he finds Marita in the middle of the park. Can Sporting Lisbon get something going in this game? As Trincao is now on the pitch, he puts it back onto Marita there, as Marita makes a 1-2 with Trincao. Trincao driving forward there, as you can see, but Leon King makes connecting a lovely interception to that one. And now the counter-attack starts. It's 2-on-3, but we don't mind because Lopez turns the defence. He does so well to beat them for pace. Lopez is in here. He's in on goal to make it 4-0. He does exactly that. Francisco Lopez, take a bow, son. 2 goals in this game, 4 goals in total of the actual game itself, and it's 7-4 on aggregate. And this is looking like an absolutely whitewash against the Portuguese outfit, Sporting Lisbon. That's what you want to see, that is for sure. Francisco Lopez did not care that there was more defenders back. He literally just turned one of them and just went. He put on the burners and he went. Lovely stuff from Francisco Lopez there. 1-on-1 with the keeper. Keeper having not a real big chance in that one to be able to make the save. And we are even further ahead in this tie. Sporting Lisbon get things restarted then. They're just wondering what's even gone on in this tie. But Medri gets the ball off the restart there, as you can see. And he does well to hold himself and he holds the ball up. He puts it on to Curtis Jones. Francisco Lopez there in support. He could get his hat-trick at the game, and he's done exactly that. This Brazilian is surely going to get an international call up soon because he has been an absolutely monster for our side so far. Brilliant stuff from Francisco Lopez, getting his 3rd of the game, the 5th on the night, and it is now even going further in forward on the aggregate. We don't even have to worry about it. That is the nice thing about it. A perfect goal from Francisco Lopez before he meets into the box there, just pings it on the outside of the foot, and it is a goal. Then substitutions being made. Lopez gets a well-earned rest as Sims comes on. Dele Alli comes on for Curtis Jones also, and Quintana is off for Ulrich there as we just get some more players onto the pitch and free a little bit more up. But we want to make one more substitution. Gustavo Heimer's going to come on for Afif and Louis Barry on for Okona then. 66 minutes gone, and there's not really a lot happened after our load of goals, to be honest, and we didn't really need to, but Louis Barry nearly got in there as he does win the ball in a dangerous area, but it doesn't really result to anything. A Sporting Lisbon drive forward now. Can they get themselves back into the game? There's a 4-goal deficit at the moment. There's about 20 odd minutes left. Whether that's going to be the case, I'm not too sure, as Trincão's on the ball now. He tries to get into the box there. He does exactly that. He puts it on to Victor Gyökeres. A decent save from Valenzev. He comes off his line and he collects that firmly there. Still saying 5-0. 10 minutes left of this tie. The game should be pretty much dead and buried, but you never know with this game. That is for sure. As Morita's on in the middle of the park there, as you can see, and he makes a lovely pass to Barrow. Barrow puts it onto Moreira then, as Moreira just twists and turns in front of the defence. Barrow for one for Sporting Lisbon. He's got the consolation goal. Why he's celebrating, I'm not too sure, as they've still got a massive deficit to clear up there, and it's not that long left, that's for sure. But a lovely goal from Barrow. The Sporting Lisbon fans have pretty much left the stadium already, as you can see, but they will continue in this tie, and they look to push on further there as they try and see if they can get another consolation goal in this tie. Quaresma on the ball now, as you can see, and he's just weighing up his options. The green and white shirts, they're offering support. He didn't make the pass initially though, as they drive on the right hand side now, trying to see if they could beat Ulrich. They do exactly that. Ulrich is nowhere to be seen as Vega tries to get back there, as you can see. Edwards bullets it into the box to Morita, and it is another goal for Sporting Lisbon. It's 5-2. It's 6-8 on the aggregate. If there was any more time, I think they'd actually probably get back into this. Even though there's only a 2-goal deficit left, I can't see any more goals being scored. That is for sure. A decent goal though, to be honest. Two decent goals that they've scored in such quick succession, but it's unfortunate that they've now gotten the form on. Now it's obviously near to the end of the game as we wait for the full-time whistle to be blown. 5-2 on the night, 8-6 on aggregate, and we are through to the next round of the Europa League. That's what you want to see, and that's exactly what we wanted in this second leg of the fixture. Brilliant performances from the likes of Francisco Lopez, Iconi, Afif, Vega. A lot of big performances, even from the defending sides of things. King and Angola partnering really well there in that back four, and yeah, it's just nice to be able to see us through to the next round of the Europa League, and let's see where this takes us. Here we've got another round of the FA Cup. This one is away from home against Lincoln. They're not going to be playing this one. We're going to be simulating this one. A weaker side going out for this one, so we're hoping to get all through to the next round. Sorry, not all 3 points. And we do get the 3-1 win there. As you can see, Gayam, Dele Alli and Al-Qahtani getting on the score sheet there. A convincing win, and we are through to the next round of the FA Cup. The draw has been really nice to us so far, hoping for even weaker sides to push on further in the competition then, as we've got a game away from home at Selhurst, which is home to Crystal Palace, and this is the lineup then. Valenzev in goals, Angola and Godfrey partner, Alvarez on the right, Williams on the left, Almeida comes in with Gustavo Heimer there also, Afif just in front with Louis Barry on the left hand side, Luka Jovic up top, and Jonathan Okone on the right hand side. Let's get straight into this and let's get all 3 points. We was hoping for a quick start in this game, so let's try and see if we can do exactly that as we get things kicked off at Selhurst Park. We make a complete beam for the left-hand side as Louis Barry is exactly there. He gets the ball intercepted initially there as Luka Jovic tried to intervene there as advantage has been given, but it then has stopped as Jeffrey Schlupp is on the ball then, as you can see in the middle of the park as he finds his teammate Elsa. Williams does intercept there as Barry's on the left-hand side, offering support with Luka Jovic there. He takes it touch, he turns, and it is 1-0 then. Sam Johnston can't get enough on it to be able to kind of make it go out of play. And it is 1-0 then. Luka Jovic being the man, the goal scorer. Brilliant start on this game then. 3 minutes into the time. We're already 1-0 ahead. A decent pass from Louis Barry. Just found Luka Jovic there. And I'm not too sure initially what happened as we get a bit more of a close-up from where Jovic hit the shot. Sam Johnston goes to save it there. But it actually goes off his arm. He actually dives the separate way, not knowing that it was going to go there. And it is a goal then. 1-0 it is in 4 minutes. Brilliant start to this game. Can we get an even quicker one? As you can see, Louis Barry on the left-hand side has been filled with a lot of passes so far. He gets hits to deck though as a throw-in has been given initially there, a bit of a collision between two players, and one man has been noticed as a familiar face. If you remember, Che Adams is the striker today for Crystal Palace, so we'll be seeing a familiar face up top for Crystal Palace sporting the red and blue, but we don't matter about that because Louis Barry's in here. He puts it onto Creamer Thief. Lovely save from Johnston. Akone with the follow-up, and it is 2-0 just inside 8 minutes. So this could be an absolute whitewash. This is what we want to see. Jonathan Akone getting on the rebound once again, just like the previous game, and it is a goal for the Frenchman then, a brilliant one at that, and it is 2-0 just inside 8 minutes. A very quick start to this game at Selhurst Park. A decent save from Sam Johnston there, as you can see, but unfortunately it doesn't go as far as Jonathan Akone, and it's just a simple tapping into the goal, and that is now 2-0. And we've been really good in this first half, that's for sure. A lot of quick movement, a lot of quick play. That is what you want. 9 minutes into the tie, Crystal Palace are feeling a little bit bewildered by the results so far. As you can see, Rob Holding on the ball as he puts it onto his teammate Jeffrey Schlupp as they try and get something going. Gabriel Vega is on the ball now, as you can see, and he gets pushed off there, the ball initially, but a lovely pass to Che Adams, but an even better save from Valizet there, keeping his former teammate at bay as it goes on to his side now as Louis Barry's on the left-hand side. He's been absolutely brilliant on the left-hand side so far as he makes the 1-2 with Luka Jovic. Louis Barry driving forward there, as you can see. He's got a chance here on goal as he cuts into the box. Orange shirts offering support as he squares it initially. He gets the block in, and it is a corner kick then. A Creamer Fifth is the man to whip it in there as we try and see if we can put a dangerous delivery into the box. So many orange shirts that are offering support. A Fifth whips it in. Brandon Williams is there, and it is a goal. It's his first for the club. Brandon Williams wheels away in celebration there. Top stuff from himself. A lovely headed goal into the back of the net, and it is 3-0 in a matter of about 20 or so minutes, and it's pretty much game, set and match already. That's what we want to see. Brandon Williams though getting his first goal for the club. An absolute power header there as the Creamer Fifth whips in a perfect delivery there into the box, and as you can see, just meets it first time, rising above the Crystal Palace defence to meet it. Sam Johnston having absolutely no clue where the ball was going to be received there, as he doesn't even get a hand to it, and it is 3-0 then. This first half has been probably one of the best first halves we've had in a while in the Premier League. As you can see, 20 minutes into the game, Ben Godfrey makes a lovely interception. He puts it onto his teammate Luka Jovic. Jovic makes the run as he puts it onto Barry there, and he receives it perfectly as Jovic turns to the defence. He's in on goal here. It could be 4. Just strays wide then. Unlucky from the Serbian international, but it will stay at 3-0. 30 minutes into the tie then, Crystal Palace have been absolutely nothing but short of poor. That has to be said, and that's being kind as Akuna's on the ball now, as you can see, but Akone makes a lovely interception. Akone driving forward there as he puts it onto his teammate Creamer Fifth. It could be 4 for his side, but a lovely save from Sam Johnston there. Doesn't really test the keeper too much to be able to make it a big difference, but he does still pull out the save as Creamer Fifth has got a chance to whip it into the area. Heimer is there, but a decent save from Johnston straight at him though, and it is still 3-0. 38 minutes into the tie. A lot of chances in this first half as Almeida's on the ball now as he puts it onto Louis Barry. He makes a 1-2 with Almeida, as you can see, as Almeida goes into the gap. A brilliant shot, an even better save. Unfortunately, Akone was too far out to really meet the rebound and puts it into the back of the net, but we still have the ball, as you can see, and Almeida with another shot, but an even better save from Sam Johnston there. As much as he's conceded 3, still been good for his side, that is for sure. Keeping the goals at bay as Almeida nearly comes close there, as you can see. A decent save from Sam Johnston, putting it out for a corner kick. Creamer Fifth is the man to whip it in then, as you can see. Heimer's there again, but it falls out to Jovic. Really unlucky, but brilliant defending from Crystal Palace there, as you can see. It fell to the feet of Luka Jovic, and he was just about to unleash the power, but it wasn't to be. And we've got another chance on goal. So Creamer Fifth is in here, but a decent save from Sam Johnston. Once again, save after save in this tie. Unbelievable stuff, as you can see. And we start the second half now as Crystal Palace start a little bit better of the two, funny enough. As Adari is on the ball, he finds his teammate really well. Che Adams is making the run there also. Big chance for Palace here, as you can see, as Alza has the ball. Originally intercepted though, but it falls back out to Jay Adams, and it is a goal. The former man has got his goal against his former side. Brilliant goal from Jay Adams there. He puts a lot of power and precision, and we know he's got it in him. Unfortunately, he was not always the biggest goal getter you could possibly have for your side, but he definitely has got goals in him, and he has got one for his side. Crystal Palace have started the second half a little bit faster, us compared to be honest. They've just been straight out the blocks, and they've had a big team talk in the first half there, and they've got a goal in the second then, as Crystal Palace look to push on in the second half and try and make amends for their first, that's for sure. As we get things restarted there, as you can see, a lovely ball from Almeida puts it onto Kevin Alvarez, who pings it down the line to Jonathan Okone and makes a 1-2 with Luka Jovic. Jovic finds Okone in a decent bit of space. Not many orange shirts there as Okone tries to see if he can go into the box there, but a decent interception from Rob Holding as Acuna picks up the ball now, as you can see, as they're passing it around at the back, trying not to lose it in the dangerous position that they are in currently, as you can see. Vega on the ball now, as you can see, for Crystal Palace, as the ball is intercepted there originally, and it goes on to Okone. Okone to Afif seen Okone's in a decent bit of space there as Okone drives forward there into the box. He goes. Orange shirts offering support, but it's not to be. He gets the rebound there off a decent shot from a Sam Johnson save, but it's not to be again as the ball falls back out into the box. It goes. Williams is there. Okone also a decent header from Okone, but an even better save from Sam Johnston, creating a lot of decent chances though. Nevertheless, but a decent substitutions will be made, as we know we can get this game over the line as we try and freshen things up. Medjugorje's going to come on for there, as you can see, and we're also going to freshen it up in the striker options as well. Francisco Lopez is going to come onto the pitch. Brandon Williams comes off for Quintana. Also a decent fixture for us so far, as we tried to see out this result and just get all 3 points. To be honest, we don't want to be making any mistakes later on in the game, as Kevin Alvarez attempts to tackle there, but it falls out to Jacob Ramsey. Jacob Ramsey on the left hand side puts it into the box to Vega. Vega to Adams, but Adams can't get the shot off there from a decent interception from one of our defenders. It was too quick to even see what happened in that initial bit of attack there, as you can see, but it falls back out to Crystal Palace. They've got another chance to put it into the box there, as you can see. Dario is there, but a decent save from Valizev there, putting it out for a corner kick, and that would pretty much be it then, as we've got probably a few more seconds left in this tie, as it's on +3 there, as Palace make one last attack in this tie, but I'm pretty sure the referee's probably seen enough, because I definitely have, but they will allow one more chance as Ward puts it onto the box there, as you can see. A decent shot, a lovely save from Valizev. We do clear it, waiting for the full-time whistle to be blown, and it is blown. Full-time whistle has been blown then. 3-1 victory, all 3 points gained at Selhurst Park, and a lovely away fixture there. We played from minute 1 to minute 90 really well. A bit of lapse in the start of the second half, but most of the time we were really good and we were on our toes. That's what we really want, and that was a good result against a strong side of Crystal Palace there also. That's what we want. I think we've done the double over them this year also, as we look to push on in the Premier League table. After being successful in our previous tie in the Europa League, we come up against another strong opponent, and this one we are very familiar of. We're coming against Chelsea, and we are at home then, as this is going to be the lineup for this tie. Valizev in goals, and Golo and King partner Alvarez on the right, Williams on the left, Medjugorje and Jones in the middle, with Afif just in front, Alexis Vega on the left hand side, Lopez up top, and Jonathan Okone on the right hand side. We know what they can bring. They've done the double over this season, I think, I'm pretty sure, with a simulation game going our way, but apart from that, they've been doing us completely dirty, to be honest. So time to get some revenge and time to win this Europa League tie. 2 minutes into the game then, Chelsea get things started there as Christopher Nkunku's on the ball as he fires a team at Kubo. Kubo to Enzo then, as you can see, and they're just passing it about really well as Keita Balde's on the ball as he drives on the left hand side. We know he's got the pace, he's a very fast wing back as he puts into the box. Christopher Nkunku's there to put it onto his teammate there, and they just don't get the shot off initially, trying to see if we can intercept the ball without creating any sort of free kicks or penalties, but Ikone gets the interception finally, and it will go out for a corner kick then. 5 minutes into the tie, Chelsea having a very quick start so far as they've got a corner, waiting to see if they'll play it short. They do exactly that, and Nkunku picks up the ball there as Medjugorje tries to see if he can intervene. He does exactly that, putting it out for another corner kick there, as you can see, and another chance for Chelsea there as they're going to try and whip it into the box this time, so they're not going to play it short. Kubo's the man to whip it into the box there, and there's shirts there, one of them being N'Golo, who whips it out to Vega. Vega charges now, as you can see, off the counter-attack. He's been in this position so many times this season. Can it be another time where we're in on goal and we're going to score, as Alexis Vega is one-on-one, and he's beaten the keeper for pace and everything everything else, and it is a goal, a lovely goal it is from Alexis Vega, and it is 1-0 just inside 8 minutes then as he gets it off the counter-attack. He beats the defender so well to be in the position that he was. He's been in that position so many times where he just takes it from a loose corner there and he runs up the other end of the pitch and he does what he does best and he puts it into the back of the net. A lovely goal nestling into the top corner. Malang Sarr can't really get back any quicker to be able to get to that one, and it is a goal then. 1-0 in this Europa League tie, and we have taken first blood then as Chelsea get things restarted then, as you can see, as Enzo passes it on to Christopher Nkunku, and Nkunku puts it on to Mykhailo Mudryk, who drives on the right hand side there, as you can see, as Brandon Williams tries to see if he can get anything in there as he's level for pace at the moment. He gets past Brandon Williams, he's in on the box there, he rolls it into the box. Leon King gets that one out there as it falls out to Akrim, a fifth charging forward then, as Akone isn't offering any support now, but now he's driving there, he's offering support. Akone is there, Akone runs into the gap there, he's a lovely bit of pace, he's in on goal here, he's 1-on-1 with the keeper, but he just saves it there, putting it out for a corner kick. A big chance for us there as we have another chance here for Alexis Vega, who drives on the left hand side. 19 minutes into the game, he can't really be successful in that one as Marquinhos does intercept there as it falls back out to the keeper as we try and intercept it from the goal kick, as you can see, and Alvarez does well to head that as he puts it onto Leon King, and Alvarez goes again then, he's got the pace to be able to put it onto a fifth, but unfortunately a poor pass finds Nkunku on the ball now, and they are charging forward. It's literally, the ball is going from one end to the other at the moment. It's a very quick kind of pace game so far, as Mykhailo Mudryk on the right hand side tries to beat Brandon Williams for pace. He makes a 1-2 with Di Lorenzo, but Brandon Williams gets stuck in on that one. He sees Alexis Vega trying to make the run there as he battles with Di Lorenzo, and as you can see, he puts a lovely pass onto Alexis Vega there. Vega unmarked as he puts it onto his teammate Francisco Lopez. Lopez in a dangerous position, he takes it past 1-0. He's got the keeper to beat, but it just strays wide, not really getting the best of connections with that one. A lot of power, but not enough precision in that one, as it just does go wide of the Chelsea goalkeeper, and it stays 1-0 then in this tie. Brilliant start for us so far. We're definitely looking the better of the two. Can we put that to the most of what we can, the kind of capabilities that we've got in this side? I'm not too sure, but we will continue then. 27 minutes into the game then, as you can see, Mykhailo Mudryk on the ball as he tries to beat Brandon Williams. Him and Williams having a massive battle so far in this first half, as Di Lorenzo is on the ball now. He sees Mudryk making the run, but he fancies Kubo instead, as Kubo's in a decent bit of space there. He does one, he does two there, as you can see, and he puts it onto Mykhailo Mudryk, but Angola getting stuck in there, making sure he doesn't commit any fouls in the box, but also be clean with it at the same time and get the pass off as he finds Vega there. Vega finds Lopez. Lopez in a dangerous area of the pitch then. Lopez had one chance now. Can he get the other now? And it is a goal. He finesses it past the keeper to make it 2-0 for his side. He had a first initial chance earlier on in the first half to make it 2-0, but this time he's taken his chance and it is now 2-0 thanks to Francisco Lopez, and lovely stuff from the Brazilian there. Just puts it perfectly past the keeper there. Not a lot of power, just more precision more than anything, as it just literally just curls around the keeper. Keep having no chance with no defence in front of him whatsoever. He'll be feeling very hard done by, with the defence being very poor for Chelsea so far. As we get things started in the second half, Brandon Williams puts Kubo straight on the deck there, as you can see, and he finds Alexis Vega in a dangerous position here. It could be a massive quick start to this second half so far. Alexis Vega can't get anything off there as Marquinhos makes a lovely challenge there, but Vega will match him for pace as he tries to claw back, as you can see. Keeper clears there, but very, very nearly does mess that one up, and he does put it out for a throw in. Then we've got a throw in deep in their half as Brandon Williams puts it long. He puts it onto a cream of fifth, who heads it on to Curtis Jones. Jones has got people there, Kone being one of them, and it is 3-0. What a start to this second half. 3-0 it is then. Jonathan Akone once again getting on the score sheet. What a signing this man has been for us so far in this season. Unbelievable stuff. A lovely long throw from Brandon Williams, headed it onto it from our fifth there. Curtis Jones for the assist. He just knows Akone is making the run. Malang Sarr just doesn't catch up with him whatsoever, and it is a goal then. Jonathan Akone getting on the score sheet. It is 3-0, and that should be game, set and match early on in this second half. What things we love to see. This is absolutely phenomenal. Knowing that we're 3-0 up, we're still going to try and push forward, and we can still try to extend this lead, that is for sure. But Medjugorje loses the ball there, as you can see. Kubo picks it up and he makes a lovely drive into the middle of the park. Lolly Rice is on the ball now, as you can see. Chelsea shirts driving forward, Christopher Nkunku being one of them. He takes a shot initially, but a decent save from Leon King there, as he does block the shot, but Williams can't clear his lines, as you can see, and Nkunku picks the ball up once again. He puts it onto his teammate really well. King once again getting the one that's involved there, second times, and he's just literally just putting all of his life on the line to be able to get to that one. Alexis Vega on the left-hand side now, as you can see, and he puts it onto his teammate Francisco Lopez. Can we hit them on the break as Francisco Lopez drives forward? Marquinhos is trying to match him for pace, but I'm not too sure if he can. Lopez with the shot, but a lovely save from the Chelsea keeper, and it still stays 3-0 in this tie then. Brilliant stuff from Francisco Lopez, and that would have been a mammoth goal, but it wasn't to be. 61 minutes into the game, there's Enzo Fernandez is on the left-hand side. Can he beat Leon King there as he jockeys him, and he just pulls himself back initially to make sure he allows himself the run. As you can see, men driving forward there, Balde being one of them. As you can see, King trying to see if he can get into that one, but I'm not too sure if he's that successful. As Mykhailo Mudrik's on the ball now, he twists past one, he twists past two, but what a save and what a challenge. It might as well be a save, it feels that big. What a challenge there from Angolo, keeping his side a clean sheet so far, as they've got a corner kick there, and Nkuku the one to whip it in as he beats Medjbury. As you can see, puts it onto Marquinhos, but another save from Valisdev then as we make a substitution in this time. Medjbury coming off for Dele Alli. We've got another chance from the corner there. As you can see, they play it short, but Christopher Nkuku has the ball intercepted from Curtis Jones, and Curtis Jones does a little shimmy to get past one of them, and he puts it onto Francisco Lopez, and we could be seeing a counter-attack as Akrima Fifth charges forward then, offering support there also. I think there's Alexis Vega on the left-hand side there, but Akrima Fifth cuts it back. He puts it onto Lopez. Lopez to Vega. Vega for 4. Just strays wide, really unlucky, but a brilliant bit of play though nevertheless, as we try and make some substitutions now. As you can see, just trying to freshen it up. Al-Qahtani is going to come on for Afif, and we're also just going to see what that will do in this tie with Phillips coming on for Angola. Angola's had an absolutely brilliant game, that's supposed to be said, but Chelsea are looking very poor, and there's the last 20 minutes to do anything in this tie. Whether that's going to be the case, I'm not too sure, to be honest, because they have looked poor. As much as they've had chances, they have definitely not looked at their best. As Mykhailo Mudryk finds Andre Santos puts it back to Mudryk, but a poor pass from Mudryk, tries to loft it over the defence, but he wasn't lucky in that one. As Curtis Jones on the right hand side now, as you can see, and there's a lot of support there. There's 4-on-2 at the moment as Jones whips it to Vega. Vega gets a shot off there. He just literally just volleys it with all his power, but it wasn't enough to beat the keeper as he puts it out for a corner kick. 84 minutes into the game then, Malang Sarr passes it out from the back as Mykhailo Mudryk's on the ball on the left hand side now as he tries to beat Kevin Alvarez for pace. He puts it on to Enzo Fernandez, his teammate there, as you can see, but King tries to intercept it. He does initially, but he's not so successful as the ball falls out to Nkuku. Nkuku to Modric. Kubo now. Nkuku back on the ball. The pass has been flown in the box, but it wasn't anything to come off there as Dele Alli makes the interception, and we tried to charge forward on the break. Al-Qahtani was running there. He was in acres of space, but we just couldn't meet him with the pass, and they do go back on the attack, Chelsea. Can they get one goal before the full-time whistle then? As Di Lorenzo's on the right-hand side. He finds Kubo in the box there, as you can see, and there's Andre Santos there also. He picks up the ball with a decent save from Valisdev, keeping a clean sheet in this tie. As we've got 3 minutes left in the tie then. Mykhailo Mudryk coming off the field then, as you can see, they've got a chance to whip it in once again. Enzo Fernandez the man to whip it in. He whips it in, and Kuku's there. He can't really meet the header as it falls out to Alexis Vega. Vega on his own, but he's going to take it upon himself to go on the left-hand side. Whether that's going to be any successful, he tries to cut in, but the defender does catch onto it then, as you can see, as Chelsea now go up the other end. It's been a hectic second half, even though they haven't looked their best. It's still end-to-end though so far, as it's near to the end of the second half. Then 3 minutes is up. It's pretty much going to be the end from this free kick as Christopher Nkuku the man to whip it in, but we try and clear it, and we do exactly that with a lovely save from Valisdev, and it will be full time. No, it's still a corner. It's still a corner. The referee still wants to play on, but looking at that save though, a decent header, and he just pokes it past onto the corner then. Lovely stuff from Valisdev. He's had a brilliant game so far. We've stuck with him, and that's what means the most. They've got a corner kick then. Kubo's the man to whip it in. Can they have one last chance at goal? As you can see, Nkuku is there. We try and clear our lines. As you can see, it's fumbled, but Valisdev saves. It goes out for a corner, but the referee has seen enough. Full-time whistle has been blown at the JD Cook Arena, and we have gone, well, we're not in through to the next round. We pretty much might as well be, but we've still got a second leg. We've 3-0 on the aggregate, but it's looking very hopeful for us to go through to the next round of the Europa League. Mammoth performances from a lot of the players on that pitch today. Brilliant from the defence side. All the whole back four was absolutely phenomenal, and even going forward, the likes of Alexis Vega there, Francisco Lopez, they were absolutely phenomenal, and just what you want to see from your side. A simulation game against Brighton, then a 2-1 win in the Premier League, then even better coming off that win against Chelsea in the Europa League. And this is what the Premier League stands as you can see, we're in 7th so far. We've jumped up a little bit, that has to be said, and we've still got a little bit to go, but we have got a game in hand, and we could be in the top 4 anytime soon. As you can see, Manchester City are absolutely walking away with the title, to be honest, but we're not too fussed about that. We're just focusing upon ourselves and getting ourselves in the top 4 if our Europa League kind of campaign doesn't go successful as we would really like it. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Please like and subscribe for more content just like this one, and don't forget to hit the notification button so you never miss a video. Cheers.